praise the Lord that it's called doing things multiple takes, even though what I tried to do was somehow flawless, but at the same time, I keep forgetting to press the damn record button. So yeah, anyway, what I originally wanted to try and say on this commentary is, wait, why World at War? So, one, to get it over with, and two, well, get my only match that I record over with, and two, is to explain what in the world happened to my Tone of Darkness account, because that was my dedicated FPS account, and some people might be wondering, why haven't you bothered to transfer any of your info onto the PS4? I'm sitting here. It's because the email I used is defunct and whatnot. And then at one later point, at a more recent time, where I try to even remotely get back on, and it messes up. So yeah, the account is dead. That's all I gotta say about it, because, no, to be honest, the Tone of Darkness account that I've been using throughout the past 10 years or so, has gotten a huge bad history within just getting hampered by things online, especially with hackers, because like, one is the original COD 4. I was just simply playing using that account because my first account, despite still being active, is that it got hacked on getting all the guns gold and 10th prestige. I was like, yeah, let's make a legit account, but nope, the hackers still annoyed me, so yeah. And then after that, fast forward to, even though it was Black Ops 1's heyday, and I was like playing COD 4 still, and some of my friends were all, well, just stick to Modern Warfare 2, dot dot dot. I was playing COD 4, and all of a sudden a hacker just messes up for good so that it cannot play the original COD 4 multiplayer. Like, ah. So that's how it is, and that whatnot. And then originally what I wanted to say was like, yeah, just to point out like some of the weird quirks that consisted of World at War, which were bad, because people are all it's all this game is in retrospect better than Modern Warfare 2, but at the same time it's like, it'd be nice if some of my shots were to register and I get the kill despite having having stopping power and whatnot. So and then I look at my stats on the first account that I made. It's bad at a 1.4, while this account, well, back when it was active, was at, it's actually in the 1.8 range, so yeah, slightly better. So if I bother to keep going at the game and just keep searching and searching for a hack-free lobby, it's just, then yeah, by all means, it'll eventually get to a 2 KD, because one, I'm a hell of a lot smarter than I was back in 2010, and so yeah, that's all I gotta say. And then when it comes to the issues of World at War, it's just looks like I'm just gonna have to constantly use all the rifles in LMGs, where even though I unlocked all the attachments, it's like, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it, so that my KD can eventually get better, because those bolt action rifles and the shotguns are the most tedious things about World at War, even though people are all, it's skill, yeah, but it just promotes boosting against in free-for-all and whatnot. So, and to be honest, like, looking in comparison to COD 4, where somehow the rifle class gets a grenade launcher by default at first, which seeing here, but in World at War, grenade launchers actually take time to unlock, and they're very, very cumbersome. It's like, like, they could have at least pulled a COD 4 with the bolt action rifles by giving us a scope option by default, so that we don't have to annoyingly have to go through unlocking just to get a scope. So yeah, and then also, actually, no, I would mention the issues of the gun balance, but I'll save that at a later point, which thankfully I marked off, and annoyingly see that the spawns The spawns are annoying, which, yeah, looking back to when World at War was the thing, it's just, people were just bashed on it entirely to the point where they went back to COD 4, and now, obviously, going back to a game lesser than what's on the heyday has never been new, so, yeah, that's one reason. And thus, we see this issue repeat itself with Modern Warfare and Cold War because of how annoying the exploits is and whatnot. And the previous attempt was that I was gonna say, like, say how much of a hindrance anything was in comparison to the newer games, and sitting here, nah, nothing's like, this game's just nowhere near the how horrible of the issues it is. So yeah, and then here's a prime example of the weapon balance, which, as soon as it goes. Yeah, so I'm still scratching my head to this day. Whose bright idea was it to make the PBSH damage so low and the MP40 damage so fucking high? Like, that's everyone's excuse on why people even hated this game at all, or whatnot. But all the other guns are completely fine, and people are all, and also you're better off. And this was like one of the prime examples of just playing it on PC only, because at least the guns are normal there, including the MP40, but still the damage numbers on a lot of things are too low. But we all digress. And I hate how, actually, with everything out of the way, on what made World at War a blessing and a curse, it's just the original attempt was that I was gonna say was even that we're talking about shills once again, because yes, I'm gonna get annoyed because I miss the days when no matter what content you made, it's like you were able to get money off of it. So, but then as somewhere around 2017, that was when everyone's careers start to blunder and whatnot, and that's why everyone has to annoyingly advertise Raid Shadow Legends or some stupid product that nobody's even gonna buy. And then we all digress. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Because I could go in depth on what's happening on YouTube lately, where people are giving away top secret info to the publisher itself instead of everyone on YouTube. But I'm just gonna wait until another vid for that. So because the match is about to come to an end, and some of you might be wondering, are you gonna actually bother to finish progressing onto the main account? And I'm sitting here, maybe. And then, as I said earlier, just let's play it very, very conservatively with all previously finished weapons, because thankfully the non-rifle class, well, it's only the LMG class that has one attachment to unlock, while the rifles and SMGs are the only ones that take effort. But for the love of God, do not use a bolt action in this game, even if you have the skill.